Good afternoon. My name is Denise Augenbaugh, and as principal of Mendota High School, I am honored to welcome you to the commencement exercise of the class of 2023. Please note the insert in your program where many award winners are listed. This list is merely an overview of the many awards, scholarships, and achievements our students have qualified for and won. To the class of 2023, thank you for your many contributions to Mendota High School. I wish that you continue to persevere and challenge yourself to become the best version of yourself. We need your leadership and determination. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. Take this diploma, continue your education in college, in career, and life, and make this world a better place. At this time, please join me in welcoming Nitzi Garcia, President of the Student Council.
Good afternoon. My name is Nitzi Garcia. I am the Student Council President. Today marks a very significant day. Not only does it mark our graduation and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives, but it also highlights the dedication, commitment, and perseverance over our 4 years here. As rapper Lil Uzi once said, "I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it. You'll find another life to live." Uzi's song lyrics represents this moment. Although this time is sad for many of us, we are becoming more independent from our families and leaving what we know to start a new life separate from the ones we've built with our families up until this moment. Yes, we are sad, but we'll overcome it. We'll find ourselves, make new friends, and be able to experience life in ways we haven't. We will all have a different experience and a different story to tell. None of us leave this high school with the same story. Each of our stories is created with a variety of combinations from high involvement in extracurriculars and others who were simply just trying to get through high school. However, at the end of this race called high school, whether we ran the whole thing or walked it all, we are all here together and made it to the finish line. The biggest lesson I take away from high school is not only the education, but the term live in the moment. Last night, we had a regional soccer game. This was the last guaranteed game I would play alongside many of the girls whom I've shared the field with for 4 years. This was the last game alongside a group of sophomores who I adored, and this was potentially the last night I'd play soccer on the high school field alongside my sister. I have always had the mentality to win, but while the game was going on last night, something hit. The moment I stepped on that field, I didn't care about the outcome. I didn't care if we won or lost. Of course, a win would be amazing, and I didn't care what anyone thought of my performance or my teammates' performance. I loved this group of girls with everything in me, and I wanted to soak up the remaining moments I had with them. I wasn't thinking about what the outcome would be, and I wasn't thinking about what happened if we won. I was simply living in the moment, enjoying what could potentially be my last game playing on this high school field with my sister, what could potentially be the last time my parents would see their 2 daughters play together, and enjoying being coached by my high school soccer coach, who I had so much respect and love for what was potentially the last time ever. As we sit here today, I don't want anyone to dwell on the what-ifs of the future, to be nervous because we haven't decided a major in college or your future career, and all the what-ifs that come in this next step of life. I want you to enjoy this moment right now. Look around at you and your peers. Admire the work every single one of you has put in to be here today. Live in the moment. Cherish the memories you have created. Make today a core memory. Speaking in front of this crowd today will be one of the biggest memories I have from my time here. One of the memories that will sit alongside the other, like the boys' soccer sectional game my junior year, or the memory from forcing my way into the middle of a student section as a freshman, then standing on a hill just a year later, cheering on the football boys, and then helping lead a student section my senior year, and every single bus ride home from sporting events and every single senior night I had. These memories and countless more will be the ones I cherish and hold forever. As I wrap up my speech, I want to take a moment to thank every person filling the bleachers or watching through the live stream. Thank you for taking the time to be here and celebrate such a big moment with us. Thank you to every single teacher and staff member for helping in and out of the class, for we would not be here today in our gowns and caps without all your help. Thank you to the custodians who spent countless hours from putting up volleyball nets and soccer nets, and from today, setting up the bleachers and the auditorium, or the gym, for our graduation. Thank you. And finally, I want to say thank you to every single one of you in a purple gown and cap. Thank you for the endless memories I was able to share with you and for being such a huge part of my life. But most importantly, thank you for not giving up. Not giving up on yourselves or your future, and for pushing through the senioritis I know we all had. Congratulations, class of 2023.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Charlie Dankenbring to present the James Dankenbring Memorial Scholarship.
Good afternoon. My name is Charlie Dankenbring, and I am the daughter of Monica and Todd Zimmerline and the late James Dankenbring. You may have heard of the quote, "Your legacy is every life you touch." James Dankenbring left a mark, and in his spirit, we established the James Dankenbring Memorial Scholarship in 2010. The goal of this scholarship was to support a deserving high school graduate in his or her pursuit of a post-secondary education. It is to be awarded to a graduating senior who currently attends Mendota High School, must maintain a grade point average of 2.0 or above, has good attendance and discipline record. Each student had to submit evidence of the above criteria along with an essay describing their education, career goals, and ways in which they support their community and beyond. A huge thank you to all that applied. Such an amazing class. Today I am honored to stand in front of this class, and I am proud to present to you two $1,000 scholarships, Nancy Garcia and Garrett Zink.
At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Mrs. Jan Phelan, who will be presenting the First State Bank Scholarship.
Thank you, Mrs. Augenbaugh. It is both an honor and a privilege to be with you today. Congratulations to all the graduates on your accomplishments, and best of luck to you in your future plans. The First State Bank Scholarships were established in the year 2000 as a way of showing our commitment to our community and to assist our future leaders. Interested students submit application packets containing selection criteria that include grade point averages, ACT scores, civic and extracurricular activities, personal references, and a short essay summarizing their greatest accomplishment and their future plans. The Bank Scholarship Committee, with assistance from the MHS administration, then determines the two recipients. Today, both students will be awarded a $2,000 scholarship. I'm very proud to announce the 2023 First State Bank Scholarships will be awarded to Isabel Escatel, and Garrett Zink. Congratulations and good luck.
Please allow me to introduce Ms. Irma Escatel Bentista and Ms. Luz Elena Escatel to present the Rodolfo Escatel Castaneda Scholarship.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to all the graduates. We're so excited for all of you. And this includes my niece, Isabel, and my nephew, Caden. So my name is Irma Escatel Bientista, and with me is my mom, Luz Elena Escatel. My dad, Rodolfo, went to heaven on September 7th of 2020. We care very deeply for him and want to ensure we keep his memory alive. In his memory and his honor, we created the Rodolfo Escatel Castaneda Hispanic Scholarship for seniors who plan to attend college. My parents, a little bit about our family. My parents immigrated from Mexico. They raised 15 children in Mendota. All of us attended Mendota High School, So we are very pleased with the administration and the staff and really appreciate all the support. Our parents instilled in us hard work, staying united, and most importantly, helping others. So throughout our lives, we definitely saw them doing that, and we thank you very much for that, because we learned as we saw through them. They helped others interpret, translating with transportation, and just helping others, even though we had a large family. Little did we know that was the best education that we were getting right there. And I'm sure many of you, as you reflect and you sit here today, and you think about your parents and what they've done for you, it's huge, and I'm sure you notice that now, but you will reflect on that later in life as well. So we know my dad, Rodolfo, built a beautiful legacy and would have wanted us to continue to help others. So our family felt, as we got together and talked about it, and we know that education is the key. So we felt that the best way is to invest in others and create an opportunity so others can be successful. So this scholarship represents my dad's legacy. It is about paying it forward, and it is about helping others. We received many applicants for this scholarship, and it was a very difficult decision. So many of the candidates are very talented, engaged in the school, engaged in their community, and most importantly, they have a passion to help others. So one of them stood out to us and truly inspired us. And I have to admit, as I was reading the essays, this essay really jumped off the page because it really moved me to tears for 3 reasons. As we talked about it as a family, 3 things really stood out. Number 1 is perseverance. Challenges are always going to come our way, and this person really recognized that and took things forward and worked with resources to persevere. The second thing is passion. There was no doubt in the essay that there was a lot of positivity that was still instilled in this person, even with those great challenges. And third is a dedication to make the world a better place. In the essay, it was definitely came through that they want to pursue college, they want to help others, and that was key for us. So with that, the first recipient of the Rodolfo Escatel Castañeda $1,000 scholarship goes to David Garcia.
The OSF Healthcare St. Paul Medical Staff Scholarship is a $1,000 monetary award granted to a student who chooses to pursue a career as a physician. On behalf of Dr. Amy Matai-Sullivan, the OSF medical staff, it is my pleasure to award the scholarship to Alexis Finley. In presenting the next awards and scholarships, I would like to ask the recipients to please stand and be recognized. The objective of the American Legion School Award Medal Program is to place emphasis on the development of the qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. To develop and honor these ideals of Americanism among young people, which will make them citizens of the highest type. This year's recipients are Isabel Escatel, daughter of Isidro and Carrie Escatel, Abby Coons, daughter of Matt and Stephanie Coons, and Avery Pierce, son of Daryl and Sheila Pierce. Next is the Ben Bocas Memorial Scholarship. Ben Bocas was a 2018 graduate of Mendota High School. Ben was a student athlete who loved to compete. He played 3 sports, football, basketball, and baseball, all 4 years of high school. During his senior year, he was co-captain of all 3 sports. Ben also excelled academically. He was an Illinois State Scholar and an all-conference Big Northern student athlete. Ben was a member of the National Honor Society and Spanish Honor Society. He led by example and stood up for others. Ben was planning to attend Blackhawk College to study accounting and play baseball. However, he was diagnosed with leukemia and received treatment at St. Jude in Memphis and Peoria. He reacted to the diagnosis just like everything else in his life. He fought it with everything he had. The $1,000 scholarship will be awarded to a student athlete with a demonstrated record of academic achievement with at least a 3.0 GPA, athletic involvement in at least 2 sports, and demonstrated leadership. The recipient of the Ben Bocus Memorial Scholarship is Emma Schultz, daughter of Ryan and Jamie Schultz. Next is the Jacob Family Scholarship. This year, we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Jacob Family Scholarship given to a graduating MHS senior. The Clara Saprianson and Alfred O. Jacob Scholarship Fund was established in 1997 by Jeannie Jacob, her husband Jerry Frank, and her brother Tom Jacob in memory of Jeannie and Tom's parent, Clara and Alfred Jacob. This first scholarship was awarded in 1998. Clara Jacob taught in the Mendota Public Schools for more than 35 years, and Alfred Jacob was a civic leader and lifelong resident of Mendota. The purpose of the Jacob Scholarship is to provide financial assistance to a Mendota High School graduating senior to attend the college of their choice. Jeannie, Jerry, and Tom feel that Clara and Al Jacob would be pleased to know that they are still helping the youth of Mendota pursue their dreams. This afternoon, the 2023 Jacob Family Scholarship of $1,000 is awarded to Carly Blair Myers, daughter of Jennifer and Daryl Weber and Ryan Myers. The Jason Kent Johnson Memorial Award was established to honor Jason, a 1999 graduate of Mendota High School. This award honors a student athlete who mirrors Jason's commitments to athletics, community service, leadership, and who holds passion and focus for the fields of health, medicine, and education. While enrolled at Mendota High School, Jason excelled in academics and athletics through golf, basketball, and baseball. He attended Monmouth College, graduating with a bachelor's degree in biology. After college, he moved to Chicago and began a career developing and implementing health and education-focused research aimed at improving the lives of society's most marginalized communities. Jason's career focused on improving the world through research, education, and service to others. He worked on several prominent federally funded clinical and community-based research studies across the United States, Puerto Rico, and Kenya. His impact can be seen in numerous peer-reviewed publications, juried presentations, research protocol, and curricula that exist in schools and universities across the U.S. Jason radiated a genuine compassion to anyone he ever met. He was an active supporter of many community service activities, holding leadership roles on several boards and organizations. The Scholarship Committee is proud to honor a student who exemplifies the focus, leadership, and passion that Jason so keenly exemplified. We hope that all future award recipients will embody Jason's legacy as an MHS alumni who served the world with their brain and heart every single day. This year's recipient is Caitlin Jenner, daughter of Corey and Jennifer Jenner. The Morris Morgan Award is a $1,500 award to be given to a student who plans to pursue a course of study leading to at least a bachelor's degree. This senior student shall have earned a minimum 3.2 grade point average at the end of 7 semesters and is planning to enter a vocation directly related to the study of math or science. It is my pleasure to announce this year's winner, William Bentley, son of Ben and Charlene Bentley. The Odin Jordal Kiwanis Club Scholarship is presented to a member of the senior class who plans to attend college and major in education. The scholarship is named in honor of Odin Jordal, an educator who devoted 29 years of his life to working with students in the Mendota schools, helping them to adjust to life's challenges. The $1,000 monetary award will go directly to the chosen college. The scholarship is based on financial need, attitude towards students, and future plans. It is my pleasure to announce this year's winner is Carly Myers, daughter of Jennifer and Daryl Weber and Ryan Myers. Scott Ryder graduated from Mendota High School in 1987. The creations that Mr. Ryder had in his mind were always years ahead of his time. His long list of accomplishments includes 2 Division III NHRA drag racing championships in 1994 and 1997. He was also Illinois State BMX champion in 1988. He designed and developed the Delta 1 and V Series drag racing wheels. The Delta 1 is the most innovative wheel in NHRA drag racing history. He also holds 15 patents for wheel designs and modifications. For all of those accomplishments and everything he has done from an engineering standpoint, he credits it to the industrial arts classes he took at Mendota High School nearly 30 years ago. Former teachers such as Jerry Webb and Jim DeFano were the ones that sparked his interest in the technical concepts of engineering and design. It is my pleasure to introduce the recipient of the Scott Ryder Memorial Scholarship to Neil Linden, son of Maureen Linden. The State Seal of Biliteracy Award is earned by students who demonstrate a high level of proficiency in one or more languages, in addition to English. The demand for employees to be fluent in more than one language is increasing, both in Illinois and throughout the world. It is a recognition given to graduating high school students who have demonstrated a high level of proficiency in English in reading, writing, listening, and speaking in another language. Students recognized tonight had the ability to test as juniors or seniors using the Apple, the Advanced Placement, and the SAT testing scores. The class of 2023 is proud to honor State Seal of Biliteracy Awards to the following students. Please stand and be recognized. Edgar Arteaga, Yasmin Camarillo, Alex Casas, Jonathan Cortez, Flor Delau, Abril Diaz, Nancy Garcia, Yaneli Guzman, Charles Heiting, Iker Landeros, Martine Murillo, Carlos Olivas, Ricardo Orozco, Angela Sandoval, Kaylee Zamora, Kathy Zamora. And the State Commendation of Biliteracy graduates are Isabel Escatel, Alexis Finley, Isaac Guzman, Juana Hernandez, Mia Raya, and Nathan Ruiz. Next, I am pleased to introduce the High Honor Academic Graduates. Every year, students in Illinois are recognized as Illinois State Scholars when their GPA is combined with their SAT score. These students have earned both a high grade point average and a high SAT college admission test score. They have truly excelled in both academic grades and college readiness. You may have noticed their photos proudly displayed on the Illinois State Scholar Wall outside the gym. The top 8 members of the class of 2023 are seated with us this evening and are wearing a High Honor Academic Graduate Medal. It is my privilege to recognize them for their hard work and achievement today. Graduates, please stand and be recognized as I announce your name. William Bentley, Malena Beerworth, Isabel Escatel, Alexis Finley, Abby Kuntz, Neil Linden, Carlos Olivas, and Avery Pierce. It is my pleasure to introduce the High Honor Speaker, Isabel Escatel, to present to the class of 2023.
Good afternoon. Welcome family, friends, the Board of Education, administration, faculty, and everyone else who was able to make this day possible. It's an honor to share this special day with you as we celebrate the class of 2023. We have dreamed of this day arriving for years, and it's finally here. As graduation day approached, I have spent countless moments reflecting on all of the people who have influenced my life. Whether I've known these people my entire life or have only spoken to them once, they've all left a lasting impression on me. These characters in our lives are family, friends, teachers, counselors, classmates, and maybe even Taylor Swift. In some way, shape, or form, every person in our lives has inspired the individuals we have become in this current moment. All of us here were born a blank canvas waiting for artists to paint on our surface to invoke color, texture, and meaning in our lives. In this illustration, the artists represent everyone we've encountered throughout our existence. They each paint their unique brushstrokes on our canvas to create a new moment in memory in our life. We are all composed of the bits and pieces people leave within us, and new parts are continuously added as we live each day. These fragments left by others are what makes us who we are. No one in this room is 100% original. That's impossible. But rather, the combination of little things people have shared with us throughout our journey makes each person in this room unique. Maybe you still tie your shoes the way your kindergarten teacher taught you. Maybe your favorite song is one that reminds you of your loved one. Or maybe you started playing with fidget spinners because that's what your friend said was cool. All of these little moments, even if they are often overlooked, make us completely ourselves and set us apart from others. So keep this in mind next time you interact with other people, because what you are doing is not insignificant. Everything you do, the good and the not so good, has the potential to affect someone else. Every time you interact with someone, you leave your own unique brushstroke on another person's canvas, which adds to their overall masterpiece in the end. There are so many people in our lives who are inspired by our character and look up to us for guidance when we aren't even aware. I hope all of you seated before me are proud of everything you've accomplished thus far, and I am positive that each and every one of you will reach your full potential. After today, we will all go our separate ways and make our own mark on this world. Regardless of the differences in our future lives, we will all share the memories we have made throughout the years with the people who have helped us get to where we are today. Never forget the people who believed in you when no one else would, who told you the truth even when it wasn't easy to hear, who encouraged your dreams and creativity because they have all helped you get to this very moment. We are all just a collage of everyone you've ever met and loved, and I wouldn't change that for the world. So strive to work hard, be generous, and spread love, because you never know who may be affected by your words and actions. Treat people with kindness. Thank you.
I would like to introduce the president of the Mendota High School Board of Education, Mr. Jim Lauer, who will present board comments.
Welcome and good afternoon. As a member of the Board of Education of District 280, I would like to welcome everyone in attendance here today, and in particular the class of 2023. I'm sure your relatives and loved ones gathered here today all share a sense of pride in your growth over these past 4 years, starting as a mere bud with all the insecurities of a freshman to the full bloom witnessed here today as graduating seniors. All of the day-to-day challenges have not only been met, but conquered. Now that we are better prepared to face the next level, whether it be college, a military commitment, or the job market, my hope is that you pursue your individual choice with a positive approach. Once again, on behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you on your accomplishments. And as a member of the class of 2023, and to your future success. Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Jeff Prusader, Superintendent, who will present the class of 2023, along with Jim Lauer, Mendota Township High School Board President.
Good afternoon. Congratulations to the class of 2023. This afternoon, we recognize and celebrate your successful completion of high school. It's hard to believe your 4 years at MHS will end at the conclusion of the ceremony. I'm sure for many of you, and especially for your parents, August of 2019 seems like yesterday. During your 4 years at MHS, you've made many memories and relationships that will last a lifetime. For the last 4 years, it's been the mission of the teachers and staff at MHS to provide you with the necessary academic skills, social skills, and emotional skills for you to continue to succeed and grow as you enter the next chapter of your life. High school is a great experience and memory for many of us, but life is a series of different chapters. As soon as we start to feel too comfortable and too confident, it's time to transition to the next chapter. Each new chapter will bring along its own level of anxiety and unknowns. That can be intimidating and scary. This does not change as we get older, but that's okay, because as each new chapter arrives, you will rely on the knowledge and skills that you've previously acquired. That's why it's so important to continue to grow so you're ready for the new challenges that come with the next chapter. More importantly, I want you to remember to savor and enjoy the experience and relationships that each chapter brings. Because just as high school has quickly gone by, each chapter of your life will continue to pass quickly. And before you know it, you'll be asking yourself, where did time go? You have so much to look forward to. Take advantage of every opportunity, and please don't take anything for granted. Regardless of what your plans are after you leave MHS, your next several years will be filled with many exciting opportunities as you discover what your real passions are. Continue to work hard, continue to grow, continue to take chances, and most importantly, enjoy every single chapter that's ahead of you because it will go by very quickly. We wish you the best of luck as your journey continues, and again, congratulations to the class of 2023. Members of the Board of Education, I'm proud to certify to you, on behalf of the administration and faculty of Mendota Township High School District 280, that the students presented before you have completed all the requirements of the state of Illinois and the Board of Education of Mendota Township High School, and are eligible, and more importantly, have earned the diplomas they are about to be presented. I proudly present the class of 2023. Graduates, you may move your tassels. At this time, I invite the class of 2023 to please come forward to receive your diplomas. Please hold your applause until the final graduate has been announced. Thank you.
Today is about honoring the graduates seated before you. Please remain seated for the senior class president's speech that will be provided by Carson Klatt following the granting of diplomas. Carly Rose Althouse. Laura Kamari Arenz. Elijah Day Argis. Edgar Damian Artiaga. Guadalupe Jasmine Artiaga. Brooke Monet Bailey. Faith Barata. Hope Constance Barata. Jose Pedro Belmonte. William Connor Bentley. Kendall Ray Beers. Melena Grace Beerworth. Emily Marie Blanchard. Braden D. Belk. Clayton Michael Buffington. Kevin Bugarine. Yasmin Camarillo. Moises Carlos Jr. Jackson W. Carr. Jacob A. Carr. Alexandra Casas. Kevin I. Castaneda. Dakota M. Chase. Anthony Lee Childs. Riley Kokenauer. Jordan J. Coney. Marco A. Cornell. Jonathan Cortez. Camila Costas Cornejo. Flor Itzel Delau. Juan Pablo Delau. Abril Dyrene Diaz. David Michael Dye. Mallory Lynn Elston. Emma Christine Elston. Mallory Lynn Elston. Caden C. Escatel. Isabel Jade Escatel. Alexis Justine Finley. Hayden John Fox. Eliza Gambrell. David Alonzo Garcia. Knightsey Emily Garcia. Lillian Rebecca Jahant. Connor James George. Zachary J. Giberson. Denisha Hernandez Gomez. Isaac Anthony Guzman. Yaneli Guzman. Daniel Hansen. Zoe Evelyn Hansen. Albert John Harris Jr. Charles Christian Hiding. Juana Guadalupe Hernandez Zavala. Caitlin Jenner. Julian K. Jordan. Jacob M. Kelly. Carson J. Klatt. Landon M. Kreiser. Julia M. Kruger. Abigail Lynn Coons. Iker Landeros. Michaela A. Lara. Neil M. Linden. Gregory A. Mann. Braden Michael McFeeters. Anthony Melendez. Carly-Ann Blair Myers. Jackson R. Michaelasek. Matthew J. Miller. Christopher Molina. Carmen Marie Mora. Martine Murillo. Elena Ray Nasalik. Carlos Olivas. Jesus F. Orozco. Ricardo Orozco. Owen E. Osman. Gladys Yvette Payan. Avery William Pierce. Joseph A. Kuroga. Jocelyn Renee Radomski. Lilith Marie Ramey. Mia A. Raya. Jose Rocha Jr. Rafael Romero. Matthew Jesus Rubio. Nathan Ruiz. Angela Marie Sandoval. Emma Renee Schultz. Talia Lynn Schwagerman. Isaac C. Smith. Samuel Sandgrath. Dominic M. Stamberger. Theron Scott Stanford. Emily Lynn Stewart. Ryan Fitzgerald Strauss. Kevin D. Swope. Paisley Ann Tillman. Hasiel Ocean Watson. Logan Christopher West. Vladimir Wilstead. Keikai Kayako Okekoa Whitty. Tony M. Wright. Madison Riley Younglove. Kaylee Zamora. Kathy Zamora. Garrett John Zink. Gracie Ann Zink. We ask that everyone please remain seated for the senior class president's speech provided by Carson Klatt.
It is my pleasure to welcome friends, family, faculty, and my fellow classmates to today's graduation ceremony. My name is Carson Klatt, and I'm honored to be standing before the class of 2023 as senior class president. For starters, I'd like to shout out our faculty here at Mendota High School. We wouldn't be here today without the endless support and dedication from you all. So on behalf of class of 2023, thank you. After I was awarded with the role of senior class president, it hit me. I am now in charge of class reunions for the rest of my life. But seriously, when I was told I'd be given the opportunity to speak at graduation, I was genuinely excited. Speaking in front of crowds has never been a problem for me, but I will say having the responsibility to write a speech and somehow keep a gym full of people interested in it is harder than I thought. So here's to the nights I stayed up until 3 a.m. stressing about this very speech. It's truly been a pleasure to grow up with these individuals sitting in front of me. From the days playing on Blackstone Playground, to the Lincoln Relays, and then to Northbrook's overheated classrooms, to high school football games and dances, and now to the real world, where we won't be experiencing things together anymore. Each and every one of you deserves this diploma and should be very proud of this accomplishment. We all worked our butts off and then some to get where we are today, and after 4 short or long years, we are finally graduating. It was silly of me to never really believe people when they told me that these 4 years will fly by. Not to sound cliche or anything, but wow, these 4 years flew by. I'm still grasping the fact that it is our year to graduate. It seems like just last week, we were naive freshmen entering MHS completely unaware of what the next 4 years had in store for us. Spoiler alert, it had a lot. The experiences we've had have shaped us into the people we have become today. But some days I wish I could time travel and give myself some advice. So here's some words to her. Dear freshman year me, there's gonna be this global pandemic and you're not gonna have a single normal year of high school until your senior year. So good luck with that. On a more real note, don't rush the experience. It goes by fast. Make as many memories as you can. Make friendships you'll never forget. Be involved. Take risks. Be nice to your mom and dad. Hug your grandparents more often. Things are not always going to work out in your favor, but the outcome will be better than you would have ever thought. You'll drift from friends, get closer to new ones, reconnect with old ones, and the relationships you create will amaze you. Soon, you'll be wrapping up your childhood and entering a brand new chapter of your life. Sincerely, me from the future. In 4 more years, after I've experienced a little bit of the real world, I am sure I will find myself wishing I could go back and give advice to clueless 18-year-old me about life. If I could guess what I would say, it would be along the lines of, experience life while you have the chance. The truth is, we are so used to our daily routines that we forget this is the only life we get. We should be using our early adult years to experience it for what it really is. The past 18 years, we've abided by our parents' rules. The past 12, we've abided by teachers and faculty. It's finally our turn. We can make our own rules. So now that we are done with high school, it is our chance to live our lives to its fullest potential. I'm not saying to go be careless or foolish. I'm saying to do what your heart desires. If you don't want to go to college, then don't. If you want to, then go. If you want to travel, now is the time. If you want to stay here in this small town of Mendota because it's home, go for it. Pursue the job you've always dreamed of having, or don't. Just make sure that you aren't spending each day miserable because you only live once, or as us kids like to say, YOLO. So when we finally reunite at our class reunions, I hope I hear about the experiences you've had and the adventures you've taken. I hope each of you are successful experiencing life the way you want to, and I truly hope your dreams are starting to become a reality. Each and every one of you is more than capable of achieving greatness. It is our day, class of 2023. Today we take step into the real world. So live for today, dream for tomorrow, and always remember you only live once. And before I conclude today's speech, please smile for this selfie that I'm going to take. With that being said, congratulations. Hats off to the class of 2023.